Hello, welcome to Learning the Business of Landscape Design. This is computer-aided drafting, and I am Dan Lee. Today we're going to be talking about drawing aids, lesson number 4. We're going to start by making sure that our status bar is empty of all the drawing aids. There's nothing highlighted, which would look more blue. So we have no drawing aids on, and we're going to go ahead and draw a box. We'll start with the line command by typing in L and enter. And then I'm going to move it over horizontally. Then I'm going to go down and then over and then up. And then, as you can see, I can keep drawing lines, but I'm going to hit enter or escape to stop the command. That is not a very good box. There must be an easier way to draw a box. So we're going to erase that one. And there's several ways to do erase. I'm going to type E into the keyboard, enter, and then I'm going to say all. You can see all my lines are dimming or graying out. And then I hit enter and I have no more lines on my drawing space. We're going to turn on a drawing aid called Ortho. I use the F buttons on my keyboard. So this is F8. And as I do that, you can see this little blue box appear down here and you can hover it over it. And it says restrict cursor orthogonally. So this is only going to let me draw vertically and horizontally. Nothing happens until you start a command. So I'm going to type L and enter. And now you can see no matter where I move my mouse, it is drawing horizontally. And then I'm going to click. And now I'm just drawing vertically because it'll only let me go horizontally and vertically. And then come back over. Oh, and I missed it. But that's close enough for what we're doing. Again, to get out of the command, you can press enter or escape. And there we are. So that is Ortho. And it's very useful. You can use it in a lot of commands, even mirror, trim. I mean, there's just all these commands you can use it in. The next one I want to teach you is Osnap, which is F3. As I hit F3, you can see this box turns on. And there are a lot of options with Osnap. In fact, I want you to go ahead and type Osnap into your keyboard. Once you do, a dialog box will appear and it will give you a bunch of options. And it even gives you a little light bulb here and tells you kind of what's going on. The ones I want you to select are endpoint, midpoint, center, intersection, and nearest. So endpoint, midpoint, not center, not anything else. Intersection, yes. Extension, insertion, no. Nearest, yes. So I have all those turned on. And you can also notice the symbols that are by all of these. Those will come up here in a second. So I'm going to say OK. Now, nothing has happened. And so I'm going to start a command. We'll do line command again. And now as I come up by this line, there we go. It's clicking right to there, and that's nearest. Get closer to the end, and it'll say endpoint. Then we have midpoint. So all of those are ready. If I go ahead and draw a line, you'll see that I can draw and then it's going to snap to my endpoint. But notice if I go down at a diagonal, it's not showing up. It's not showing that you're drawing a line, and that can be really frustrating when you're learning. Go ahead and hit F8. We're going to turn Ortho off, and you can see it is drawing a line. So if you would have clicked there, even with Ortho on, it would have overread Ortho. And it would have drawn the line anyway. So we'll go ahead and click there. And then you can draw a line up to midpoint. And draw a line up to the end point. And then enter to get out of that command. So I've drawn some fun lines across there. Now just to reiterate that point again, if I have Osnaps on, I start a command like line. And it will snap to the points that I have set up. That is perfect. If I have F8 Ortho turned on at the same time and do a line, you might not see. You can see it's starting to draw a line. Even though it looks like I'm not doing anything, you can't see a line generated. Once I click, it's going to override that ortho and draw that line. That is what you need to know about the first couple of drawing aids. Thank you for watching Learning the Business of Landscape Design, CAD 101. Please follow us on YouTube at Learn Landscape Design, and don't forget to subscribe.